Thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Punter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And here we go from Lambeau. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock, his 3rd as a starter. From Utah State, it's Jordan Love.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow line.
Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Check.
Thrown on first down, Love. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Flushed out of the pocket. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. This is Henry on second. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First and goal, Baltimore.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. Has it in close. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers 0.
Stout all set to send this one away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Black swap.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the... It's good. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. And a man is there to knock that away. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Likely got it right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Handoff headed right to Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Play action now with Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
4th down, here's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Packers 7.
Stout all set to send this one away. Mostert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Love now on 1st and 10. He takes it himself. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Opposite, green.
They're running the option, short side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by the versatile All-Pro, Kyle Hamilton.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ready. Black. Next. Hut.
Play action. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. Takes out a one-stop. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off the speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
1st down throw. Here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-point game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off to play fake. The left side cut by Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the 33-yard line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with third and 2. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives a credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On fourth down, snap to Jackson. That's cut beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first and 10, it's Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now it's Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And they take him out of which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Stouts all set to send this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Love winning on first down. This is on target to Christian Watson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love. Right back to Watson. This is Combs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's off again. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Packers pick it up. Return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yard. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let...
And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third total score in this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Into the hands of Likely. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Likely's got it right side, and he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
That one finds his man, Likely. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Here's a give for Henry. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here from the frozen tundra. The Ravens at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Jackson looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Now Love on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Cut, go. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
This finds Likely. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is the visitors' running back. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Lions are getting hot. It's a 3rd straight win, and they take this one in style. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Denver Broncos.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, ball at the 36. Now Jackson off the play action. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Downfield. It's tipped, but he still makes the grab. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, he tried to get aggressive, and it looked like it was done for after the deflection. But he got himself to the right place at the right time to make that catch downfield.
On first down, Jackson. Andrews snags another one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. A give to Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now it's Lamar. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. It makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Mostert on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes his grasp. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. They run it with King Henry. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play fake. Jackson buying some time left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And that's his 15th rushing touchdown of the season. Notable not just for how often he's been able to run it in this year, but because he is now tied for the single-season quarterback record in that category. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Mostert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 33, ready.
Motion man sent left.
Hut.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, he dropped that defender. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Play fake, it's Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff, and he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
Packers 28.
Stout all set to send this one away. Mostert on the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field.
Yellow, line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Opposite.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set, ready. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
8 yards on the
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the double.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
From the 42. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought down by the only safety picked in the 1st round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Fails to find his running back. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Wayne Walker on the coverage.
Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Complete to Isaiah Likely. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. 3rd and just 2 to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Has it downfield, working the left. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Packers pick it up. And he's out the clear. Hits the 20. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2. Throwing now, following the turnover. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, here's Lamar. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This is Henry on second. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
The tackle made by Tyron Hopper. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Quick, ready? Come on, go on.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
59. Packers 34.
Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Love now on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. That's Reed on the slant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They stick with Jacobs. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football.
Covered by the Packers.
Switch.
Green
Yellow.
Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Black flag.
Shotgun now for Love. Connecting on the slant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Number 11, Jaden Reed.
Smith, red.
2nd and 8. They'll try and run this. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Working quickly here.
Cover,
It's a
38.
gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Packers
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it an 11-point ball game.
9. Packers 48.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now, so you don't come up with that onside kick.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd 10.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now they'll try the point after. Up the middle and somebody blocked it.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Packers and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
Love with it on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here.
Once more, it's Love. Has his man, it stops. And down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Packers
Black one.
first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a pickup of 6.
Loves to throw again. Next on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Catch is made in close. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Switch. Yellow.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. False start makes this 3rd down and 10.
Yellow.
Sticking in the air, Love. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can...
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Likely's got it right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Finish it up.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this was the type of response you